So I walked away from my civic engagement projects, a little disappointed, to put it mildly, but I was determined to use my voice in a powerful way. And maybe one of my takeaways from that experience was, hey man, you might be able to do bad by yourself. Just proceed in the direction of your own dreams that you see, even if nobody else sees them, and see what happens that way. Then one day we were walking around the house singing, and it hit me. It was singing to you that helped me discover my voice. Literally, I discovered that I could sing by singing to you. It wasn't just the singing, it was also the way you responded to our songs. Get that loud and shout it. Get up off the floor. Get up off the floor. These are your songs. Like, you came up with this stuff. I'm just playing the drums and accompaniment, but I'm looking at you like, So anyway, see, singing makes you happy. And you would ask me to sing the songs and play them with you. And man, that meant more to me than I will ever be able to tell you, because I have not always been greeted with warm reception as a person, much less as an artist and leader. That is not something to which I am accustomed. But just the same, my flesh and blood embraced, appreciated, and liked what I did. Oh, that meant a lot to me. That motivated me and prompted me to realize, man, that it was time to use my voice as a songwriter and performing artist. I could use songs to speak to my most receptive audience, that's you, about the hope, healing, and change that was now my life's purpose. And if anybody else decided to listen, then I hoped that my art would help them too. Now, I wanted my music to facilitate small group fellowship, relationship building, and character education via informal, social, and emotional learning. They call that SEL in the literature. But all we're talking about is discipleship. That's what we're talking about. Equipping others to equip others. I'm not concerned about that becoming popular. Not concerned about that. Or ever hearing it on the radio. That's not what this is. With this motivation in mind, I wrote and produced a curriculum album. Well, who does that? That's what I do. It was a curriculum album called changED, spelled lowercase CHANG, capital E, capital D, because everything must change and stay changed. Our world is in a constant state of change. So changED was an original video collection of 10 songs in an MP4 format with on-screen lyrics. That's very important. The lyrics are the key to the change that I'm trying to promote. The very lyrics. The beats are nice, but man, if you're dancing and you're not listening, then you have been engaged by a weapon of mass distraction. And I see the price that our people pay for their distractions. They are controlled by their distractions. I don't want to add to that. I'm trying to encourage social change through direct action. So those lyrics, those on-screen lyrics, help listeners to engage each song's message. And that makes each song a textbook unto itself. That's why this album is a curriculum album. Now, I bundle the 10 videos with a PDF lyrics booklet. That's how important the lyrical content is to me. And now I have something else that I can sell. Any teacher or motivated student with this bundle can then inspire inform, and engage other students via traditional and non-traditional, individual and or team critical thinking and creative writing projects. Now these projects include, but they're not limited to, stand-up storytelling, that's my thing, debates, formal debates, essays, public speaking, poetry, songwriting, performance of both, field trips, short videos, like public service announcement type videos, and letter writing campaigns. Letters are powerful modes of communication because they're usually written from a person to a person or a group about matters that will be discussed intimately and hopefully authentically, with sincerity. Letters are powerful. These projects will help students weigh and consider current events through tools of empathy, analysis, synthesis, mentoring, mediation, and problem solving. Now, the goal is to help them become engaged and invested in the process of change by finding and using their voice and their gifts. The same way I did, the same way I hope I'm teaching you to. Now, after producing changED, I decided to make an album each year to pair with our yearly movie. Figured that was a reasonable goal. One album, one movie every year to leave an intentional legacy for you. Some for you to enjoy now, some for you to embrace and engage later. Now, each year's musical project would speak to you about discerning and addressing the status quo, our existing state. Last year's project was called Follow the Leader. It has a simple but key premise. See, there's this school of thought that measures our leaders' effectiveness by factors like their number of followers or our unflinching alignment with their opinion. If I agree with you, then you're right and you are mine. See, both of those are misleading. Now, I measure a leader's effectiveness by that leader's service, not what they do for us or the least of these per se. In these times, that service includes thought leadership, man. Let me track how you thinking about this thing. Follow a leader's train of thought. The songs on this album cover themes like civil discourse, empathy, acceptance, reconciliation, speaking out, and perseverance, hanging in there. There's also one called Renaissance, where I try to explain who I am becoming as I spend every day with you.